My name is Julia Lago. I've been an apprentice for 4 months, and I'm specializing in American traditional. Well, my dad had a tattoo of like my name while I was growing up, so I always was like, "Oh, I want one, I want one." And then my uncle passed away when I was 9, and he was like my entire world. So by 15, I got like a tattoo memorial for him, and that like clicked in my brain that I want to do that for other people. I want to be able to like have people in my chair and vent to me if they need to. And the goal is to make them leave feeling better the same way it made for me. I think the lineage is important. Um, and I want to incorporate like obviously the rules that come with American traditional, the bold lines, the heavy color packing. Um, but I think what's fun about the modern world is breaking away from all the very strict rules that make American traditional very rigid. So like I paying homage to it while not being afraid to blend it with more modern styles is how I think I'd break away from it. Not knowing how to draw. Um, I didn't know anything before going in because I didn't take art in school or anything. Um, so my mentor took me in with a clean slate. I have to work twice as hard as most of apprenticeships just to get to that base line. I don't even think it's a pressure anymore. I think it's an absolute need. Um, we are our own bosses at the end of the day. The only people that are going to market your work is yourself. Um, and in a world where everything is digital and social media, you have to play influencer and try and find what grabs an audience, what makes people want to look at your page, what makes you interesting enough to have them consider getting tattooed by you. Um, I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing, um, but it's also not really an option anymore. Kind of have to do it. I think it's done both. Um, with the amount of openness that we have now to the easy access of everything that comes with tattooing, it benefits a lot of people because artists can learn from looking at other people's healed work in seconds. I think posts about safety and sterilization while you're tattooing is really important. People can learn through those as well. Um, Good techniques and interesting tips that other artists do are all online. Like you can learn really good things from other artists that you otherwise would have never had the chance to speak to or learn from. But I also think that it's not the greatest because the same way that great information can be spread, really awful information can be spread. Um, like misinformation on needles, misinformation on sterilization, on tips and tricks, and then people that maybe don't get an apprenticeship and want to try things at home. Like it can lead to people possibly hurting themselves or clients. Um, but I like to think it does more good than damage. I don't think it fully disappeared. There's always going to be some misogynist, some old head at a shop. Um, but when it's definitely easier now. It's definitely easier for women to enter apprenticeships and tattooing. We're again in the day of age where people feel more comfortable with women. People feel more comfortable getting tattooed by women, being in spaces that women take over. Um, I think women still definitely, there's a lot of hardships in being a woman that tattoos um, that happen all the time, but we're still, we're kicking it. Practice. Do it over and over and over again. If you're sick of it, do it again, do it more. Just Repetition is the only way that you'll get better.